It's run down. It's dirty. It's just not the place to be. You know, I just miss dog turds in the street and weeds growing out of pavements. Or I miss the fact you can't read the road signs anymore because they're not cutting trees anymore. I miss the congestion. I miss having to pay for it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go on, dash.
Oh my God, look at that! And there you have it.
It looks excited, your microphone. Chris, you've done that. Hi, and welcome back to Taxi Talk. I'm David Hunter, and this is
Jodie.
Hello. Thank you for joining us back. We do appreciate you coming back to us and watching us week after week. Now, recently, well, sadly for the last year or two, a lot of people have been leaving the UK due to it not being the best environment for running businesses and so on. And a lot of people are emigrating to Dubai, basically because a more favourable tax regime. I think it's 0% over there.
That's crazy.
And it's not just companies that go there. Some taxi drivers are setting up limited companies over there as well. So I've got to go investigate, Jodie. You stay here and look after Chris and the team.
Yeah, will do.
And make sure everything's clean, please.
Yeah, can you just make...
And look after your beaver.
Yeah.
I'm going to
You're on a time limit, Hunter.
Yeah, I love being here.
Yeah.
But I'm really not going to enjoy Dubai.
No, I'm sure you won't.
It's too hot, it's too sunny. And what's to like? I'm going to go and find out, and I'll report directly to you.
I can't wait to hear about it.
Yeah, I'll be back.
You found me. You find me actually in Dubai, and what a lovely setting this is. Now, a lot of business is coming here, relocating here. A lot of individuals are setting up companies here, and not just operators, also taxi drivers. So I've come to Dubai today to find out what it's all about. I mean, why would you want to leave England? Let's think about it. England is the home of freedom of speech, which we have. It's the home of being entrepreneurial, low taxes. So really, there is no reason to come here to Dubai. I mean, look at it. It's terrible. It's run down. It's dirty. It's just not the place to be, or is it? So we need to find out why there is a mass exodus towards Dubai, whereas here, literally, you are the immigrant. So why would you want to come here? It's terrible. I'm so depressed. Always seems to be raining, cloudy, miserable. Well, I'm actually trying to convince myself it's all of those things, but of course, as you can see, it's not. So we're going to have lunch now with a man that knows everything, how to set up a business here, what the perks are, what the tax breaks are, and can advise us of why so many people are coming here. His name is Aftab, and we're going to have a chat with him right now and see if he can convince me to relocate and become a resident in Dubai. Do you want to get a bit closer?
In the end, we didn't talk about business. We just ate some great food, and I thought...
Do you know what? I might take the kids to Skeggy. I really miss Skegness.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and the food here is terrible. I miss baked beans on toast. You know, fresh food, fresh products. I mean, those beans are so fresh, aren't they? I mean, here you get fresh salmon, fresh seafood. I can't wait to get home, to be honest. I mean, all these modern buildings, modern this, modern gadgets, it's all nice cars, good looking women. It's depressing, really is depressing. Give me grey skies and a bag lady pushing one of those top bags with wheels with her shopping in that she's bought at some, second-hand shop as she pulls into the vape shop and then heads back to the women's refuge. Because she's been abused by a partner. You know, I miss all the single mums, taking benefits and going on great holidays with Jet2.com. You know, I miss I just miss dog turds in the street and weeds growing out of pavements. Or I miss the fact you can't read the road signs anymore because they're not cutting trees anymore. I miss the congestion. I miss having to pay for a TV license and I don't even watch the BBC.
Is there anything else you miss?
I love being depressed actually and living in England. You know, I love paying all my money to the government, not being able to make a sausage. And even the sausages, you know, those frozen sausages from most of them, I miss them because they're so full of nutrition and 2% meat. So, you know, there's nothing to like here. But then, sometimes you just look at things in a different way and realise maybe there is something about this place that I do like, and I can't quite put my finger on it. This reminds me actually of Butlins. It's kind of making me homesick, you know, the pool at Butlins. Less urine in there perhaps, but do you know what? If I'm honest, it's fantastic here, isn't it? But mainly, I think there's something to learn about how you can make savings as a business or as an individual. And I think that's the key factor to Dubai. So I'm going to get dressed, I'm going to call a friend of mine to investigate how the tax system works here for companies.
We're here today. We've been out and around and having a look, and there's a big buzz in the UK about Dubai,
Yeah.
and obviously there are certain benefits potentially for being in Dubai, and there's lots of rumours, and depending on who you talk to, it's like, oh, you can be over there or you have to live there. It's very complicated. So I think what we'd like to know is just get a bit of an understanding of kind of what happens. And have you had quite a lot of interest from the UK in people coming over?
Oh yes, every day. So I would say in Europe in general, but in UK this is the top clientele for us currently. A lot of people are coming and setting up company, investing in real estate from UK. Why? Because of different reasons, but we have the high tax that we hear every day.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, the security also, security safety for the family, but the investment also. So we have a lot of people who are trying to escape these countries to try to find a place where there is a good environment to do business, to invest, but also to come with their family here and enjoy. Because in Dubai we can have for I would not say the same price, but almost a good lifestyle and quality. Like everything is easy to access in Dubai compared to UK. So for different reasons, yes, we have a lot of people from UK coming to Dubai.
I have to say as well, when I was here in August with my children, my daughter, she's 14, going on 25, and you did just feel safe. I didn't have any worries about her just walking around or going to the shop. Or it's very weird to describe how relaxed everything is and how safe everything feels. Whereas if she goes to the shop near where we live, I'm genuinely sometimes, a bit of a worried parent. It's like it's just not very good.
Yeah.
So, but I know for some people initially it's that. Do you have to be a resident and live here to enjoy the benefits of having a company here initially in Dubai? Is that something you have to do?
No.
Right.
So there is a confusion between being a resident in Dubai and having the obligation to live in Dubai. No, that's not the same. So when you set up a company in Dubai, yes, you have to get the Emirates ID, so what we call the resident statute, but that doesn't mean that you live in Dubai full time. You don't have to. This statute will allow you to open the bank account, to have a full business, a full package, and a business working properly, like fully operational. But that doesn't mean that you have to stay in UAE, not at all. You can live in UK and manage your business in UAE from the UK. That is not a problem at all.
Excellent. And you can, I've heard, actually get you can set up a company or become a freelancer, I think it is, and then you don't necessarily have to become a resident, but that in and of itself has its own problems, doesn't it? It's not, the structure's
so
not as...
you have freelancer permit VS company. So it is two different things. When you are a freelancer, it's the name freelancer, so you are yourself, not a company, so you don't have a corporate bank account. It's a individual bank account, and you cannot. So you can work with some companies, but you cannot do agreements or contract like a company would be in B2B between two companies, for example.
Okay.
So a freelancer would be like an artist, an IT developer, taxi driver. We have a lot of coaches. Like you are an individual working with some clients, so you can have some freelancing contracts, but not real B2B agreements.
Right.
And also in terms of turnover, at a certain point, the bank might tell you, oh, this turnover is not related to a freelancer. This is a company one. So you need to switch from a freelancer to a company. So I would say the freelancer might be the first step for someone like an artist, a driver, taxi driver, or any person working by himself, because you cannot have an office, you cannot have employees neither. So there are a lot of restrictions on the freelancer permit. So depending on who are you, what do you do, and also who are your clients.
Okay. And so just remind me again, how much tax do you pay as a freelancer in Dubai? I've forgotten it. It's hard to remember.
No problem, I
It's
can
hard to
remind
remember.
Hi, and welcome to Taxi Talk. We got some very exciting news. Hold on just a minute, let's do that and they'll change it. We've got some very exciting news, yes. We've got a brand new website, www.taxi-talk.co.uk. That's www.taxi-talk.co.uk. And on that website, you can see all the episodes plus some exclusive behind the scenes footage. Yeah, it's really exciting. Plus, you can contact us, so if you'd like to be a guest on this humble little podcast, then go to the website www.taxi-talk.co.uk and get in touch. Thank you. Now back to the main feature.
0% tax.
Zero. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, exactly. On personal income, it can be your work, it can be your investment also in real estate if you have some rental coming. 0% taxes.
So if you were to buy a property, be it off plan, or the money that you would make if you sold that on, tax free.
It's exactly.
Tax free.
Exactly.
Interesting.
That is very interesting.
That is interesting. So to get that, so to have that resident status, there's obviously a process that occurs. And so run me through that process. How does that work? So if I was to say, okay, right, I'm very interested in
I would love to know more.
I'd love to know more. What is the next steps? How does it work?
Okay, so first, always a first call with us, because we have many questions to ask you before knowing which statute is the good one. And this is the most important, the structure. Then once we know the structure and exactly what we will do, in general, I will, because you have mainland, you have freezer, you have freelancer permit, so I will talk in general. It's going to be between 1 week to 3 weeks of admin process. We don't need you to be in UAE for that. So you can be in UK and start to set up your company. We will do the work for you. So 1 to 3 weeks to get all the company documents, the license, statutes, e-visa, establishment card, and etc. And then after this 1 to 3 weeks, depending on the statute, you will come to Dubai for 1 week. Ideally 2 weeks if you want everything, but in 1 week we can do it also. It's just a VIP process to do the medicals, then the biometrics, then 2 to 3 days after we received your Emirates ID, that gives you the residence. So the residence also protect your information. I forgot to tell you that at the beginning.
And what does that mean?
So it means that the government cannot provide all your information, or it's not written on a website. For example, if you set up a company in UK, you just have to go to official website.
So company's house, and you can see everything.
Yes, in France we have the same website. So, and you can find all the details about the company. Here, it's protected. You cannot find any company like that. You can find a license if you have the name, but you cannot see all the information of all the residents on a website in Dubai. That does not exist. So the residents will protect you for that also. So once we get the residents, we can, the day when we receive the Emirates ID, open the bank account for you. Then you can leave UAE, even if the bank account is still not open yet and it's still the verification process. It's okay because we got you to start the process. Then you can go back to UK and we will give you your IBAN account number when everything will be completely validated and open. And then if you want to have your debit card from the bank account, ideally you stay another 3 to 4 working days so the bank can deliver you the card. We cannot receive the debit card from your corporate bank account for you.
You have to do it yourself, don't you? That's right,
exactly, because it's a security process. When the delivery guy will come and give you your debit card, he will ask for your Emirates ID and fingerprints. Otherwise,
biometrics thing that you've already done.
Exactly.
Got you.
Otherwise, they don't give the card because it can be anyone who take your card and say like, I can say, oh, I'm next, I'm taking this debit
Let's
card.
Go shopping.
And then, let's go.
Let's go shopping. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, okay.
But we don't need the debit card to start to receive payment from the clients. The good news is that when the bank account is open, then you can receive some transfer and payments from your clients. There is no issue at all. And when you come back the next time you come to Dubai, then you can just tell us 1 week in advance. We will plan the delivery for you. And
I'm right in thinking if you come on the freelance angle of it, then you have a personal account that you can use for business, because you can't, in England it's a bit tricky doing it that way. So over here you would have your own personal account which you would just kind of trade from and everything, whereas if you set up a company, you would have your company account and a personal account.
Exactly. We can open 2 bank accounts for you when you have a company, because the company bank account will be related to the company. And then if you want to give yourself salaries, then you will have your own personal bank account where you can pay yourself salary from the company bank account to the personal bank account. And compared to Europe, there is no taxes to pay yourself salaries. So if you want to pay you, I don't know, like £10,000 monthly, it's going to cost £10,000 to the company and you will get £10,000 on your bank account.
Wow, that's very impressive, isn't it?
Another benefit.
It's a tiny benefit. I don't know why people would be so interested in that, really. So obviously if you're freelance here and you're protected, so you can still live and operate in the UK and then just come over as and when you want, but you have to come over for a period of time, don't you?
Right? So depends on your visa. If you are an employee of your company and you have an employee visa, it's every 6 months you have to pass the immigration at the airport. So at least take a coffee after the immigration and then you can go back to UK.
Wow. Although why you would want to do
you
that?
You can enjoy Dubai at the same time.
Yeah, lovely airport. I'm not sure it's that lovely. Oh, that's great. I'm off. No, I get that.
Exactly. And if you have an investor visa, then it's once a year only.
Right.
And if you have a golden visa linked to a property, then you can come whenever you want. There is no specific date because the visa is for 10 years.
Okay.
From the moment you still own 2 million dirhams property in Dubai, you still have your visa and you have no deadline. You can come whenever you want.
So that is just the only criteria for a golden visa, just a 2 million dirham property?
Exactly, under your name.
Got you. So if you were a freelancer, for example, then technically, even though you've got one account, you are the employee, so you would have to come every 6 months.
Yeah. So it's often changed, but yes, keep in mind that maximum you need to come every 6 months in Dubai.
Right.
Yeah.
So kind of lastly, what do you think are like the biggest misconceptions of living somewhere like Dubai or having a business here?
Yeah, first thing I heard a lot is that do I have to partner with an Emirati to set up a company here? Not at all. Before, yes, on the mainland, not the free zone, which are 2 different statutes. Now it's not the case anymore. So now you can be 100% the owner of your company. So that is the first misconception, I would say. You don't need an Emirati to set up your business here. Second one, I will have to sacrifice my UK residency to be able to come to Dubai. Not at all. You can still keep both residencies. You can live in UK while you have a business in Dubai. There is no issue at all. You don't have to choose. It's something that you add to your portfolio or your companies. Third thing, regarding the woman also, it is not safe for a woman to set up a company in Dubai because of the place of the woman, etc. Not at all. I came here in 2021. I set up my company with RFZ. I was a client of RFZ at the beginning.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, and I can tell you that I have organized networking events for 1.5 years here in Dubai by myself, and I'm still here. Everything is going well. I just grew my network. You can do business like you do in Europe, and even better, because here everyone is open to business compared to Europe, where it's kind of difficult sometimes to talk to people. And I was never afraid of having a coffee with another entrepreneur to talk about business. I never asked myself this question, do I go there? Is it secure? Because I know that in Dubai you have cameras everywhere, and if anything happens, you just call the police, and just the name police will make everything stop. Like they will be afraid, because if you make something in Dubai, if you do not a mistake, but a big thing, or you don't respect the law, then back home. They will cancel your visa, they will have no issue to do that. So it's either you follow the rule and you stay in Dubai and you enjoy, you don't follow the rule, then go back home. Yeah. Exactly.
It's a good idea, it's a good way to work.
Exactly, and that's why it's secure, because everyone has to respect the rule. We don't have the choice.
No, it is so safe. That's one of the things I really have noticed when you go around. It does feel very relaxed.
Exactly.
Well, I think that's been amazing. Thank you very, very much indeed. It's brilliant. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, and, thank you also.
Then if anybody else has got any questions, obviously they can just message us in and we can take it from there.
Exactly, yes. Feel free to ask us if you have any question, because to set up a company, it's very personal. We have to know who are your clients, what are your activities exactly, what do you do. Some activities are regulated, some are not, so it's very difficult to give like a price. If you come to us, we will give it for you for £5,000. Like, I don't know if it's true. So feel free to ask if you have any question. We always do a free consultation, so we can talk together, get to know more about you, your business, and then we will tell you what we can do for you.
That's fantastic. Brilliant. Thank you so much, Elodie, for your time today. It's been
so
brilliant.
much,
Really appreciate it. Thank you. And now back over to David.
So there you have it. I think all the questions have been answered there. Life in Dubai is great. I'm sold. Climate is fantastic. The people are friendly. It's a vibrant city, and it comes alive, especially at night. You've got everything you need, every restaurant, every shop. It's all within walking distance. You've got marinas, skyscrapers, so much going on here, and it's growing all the time. There's a new casino being built. Why wouldn't you want to live here? The food is fresh, it's safe, and that's the point. It's safe. You can leave your mobile phone here on the table and come back 2 hours later, it will still be there. Zero crime. Women are safe walking the streets at night. It's a no-brainer, really. I'm staying here. I'm not coming back to the studio. I'm handing you back now to Jodie. See ya.
Oh, okay then. So I'll just take over things from here.
Sorry, what, Jodie? Look, no, I'm not coming back. You can do the podcast on your own. It's only a crummy podcast anyway. Get Chris in or somebody or Ash, but I'm not coming back. No, not coming back. I'm staying because I'm a resident, don't you know?
Thanks, David. I'll good luck in Dubai, and we'll see you sometime in the future.
Get it off for you. Chris, you've done that.
So if anyone is confused about that, I mean,
Is he grabbing my boob. Oh, it's not grabbing my boob. Okay.
She's getting upset now.
So the problem is that if you are I'm glad I'm sat here. Yeah, so if you're self-employed, you have to work for other people. Well, and that's the thing, isn't it? Because actually, how would anyone ever know? Because unless Jodie took umbrage to it. Do you mind? That's mine.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
away.
yeah. Oh, I got an erection, look.
Do the...
Press ups.
I need to move it.
Go.
One. Eight.
Up the arse.
No!
Oh, come on, 2 more.
She shells short shits at the taxi station.
I sell short shifts at the taxi
Well
station.
done.
Wow, Emma wins that. So, but before we do that, let's all stand up and do the Irish broom dance. Yeah, sit down. Christopher.
I think it's true.
Story, true or false?
It's true.
Amazing.
Got as much advice as he did.
Sorry, guys.